way. Now lean back.
What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Jay Wardo. I want to thank you for coming out to another video. Welcome your beautiful face back to my channel. Take 2 seconds to go like and subscribe, please, just real quick. I'll wait. Alright, good. Thank you. Hope y'all enjoyed the intro. You know, we just be vibing out, you know, feeling the vibe for the day. Like I said, my intro gonna be different every day. We dropped a Minecraft video yesterday, have dropped NCAA, have dropped Zombies, have dropped at 2K. I just want to thank you for the support on the different variety of games. And just the first week of this channel, we exceeded 1,000 views and nearing 100 subscribers already, man. That's amazing to see, and I just want to thank you for the support. Hey, fresh cut, you know what I'm saying? Fresh cut. We're about to go on vacation for a week. I'm gonna pre-record some episodes, try to drop one every other day. Try to stay on the grind, man. We're gonna do the 2-box challenge today, and we're gonna do it on Origins and then maybe Shangri-La. Kind of seeing how the game goes on Origins, see how long it is and stuff. But yeah, man, it's exciting. I want to thank everybody for the constructive criticism on the first few videos on this channel. Been working on a few things, some frame rate things and some other stuff. So keep letting me know what I can do better. Today we're gonna try kind of just raw gameplay, do a little bit of background talking. Maybe a bit of a Q&A. I asked some people to provide me some questions, and we're just going to answer a few of them, man. Just kind of vibe out, man. It's zombies. That's what you do in zombies. You just vibe and play and just don't really think about it, you know? You know, one thing I can't get one thing I can't get out of my head, I don't know if anybody's seen Jenny in Georgia, but when Hunter's song, I can barely breathe when you are near, and I really, really, really hope that you don't disappear. It's like the most cringy and worst song ever, but it's just stuck in my head, so I might just be randomly in this video just start singing it, and y'all can do nothing but sing along. First question that we got from my boy James, he said favorite TV show or slash what are you watching right now. So when we talk about TV shows, I'm honestly a type that rewatches the same stuff. I know a lot of us are like that, but I like really do. I'll rewatch the same 5 to 7 shows a bunch, but I love when I find something new. Right now I just finished Jenny in Georgia, and I'm about to watch the new Squid Games. Very typical stuff, but those shows are really good. My all-time favorite shows are, when we talk about like all-time wise, I'm kind of a drama crime guy. I like Breaking Bad. I like Power. I like Money Heist. I like Prison Break. I like stuff with drama and crime related, and kind of just like the protagonist being kind of like a bad guy, you know, but he's doing it for like the right reasons. Kind of stuff like that, and then he kind of gets a full of himself or herself, and I kind of like stuff like that. I grew up on Family Guy, South Park, Naruto. I love The Office, love New Girl, Parks and Rec. I love really dry humor, and drama crime. That's kind of my type of TV shows and vibe. So if anybody relates to that, let me know. All right, man. First box spin. We get 2 of them. We got to take whatever it is and survive. First one we do is the Draken. That's not a bad weapon. I went down, and hopefully I can grab this weapon in time. I was over here checking in like the video, make sure it's all good. Okay, we're good. All right, so the M1927 and the Draken are 2 guns. The Panzer comes by round 8, and unless I train super hard, I need to upgrade this weapon by round 8. But judging from my start, that's not gonna happen. Why is this guy just... Okay. I can barely breathe when you are near. All jokes aside, though, like, that show was really, really good, but it was very cringy season 1. All right, next question coming from my friend Aaron. He says, how'd you get the nickname Jay Wardo? So Jay Wardo's kind of been my username on basically everything since, like, 6th grade, and that came from a middle school friend, Lindsay, and she came up with it because my first name starts with J and last name Ward, and she put Jay Wardo. Kind of just stuck, and kind of liked it. People kind of liked it, so just added a little YT to it. But you know, so if you ever want to find my stuff, everything is Jay Wardo. I'm so used to like having to do 20 things at once. Like, let me go get all the robots' foots. Let me open up the map. Let me do this, but I don't have to do anything but just survive and vibe. So I went down again. This is not gonna be a long video, so we would definitely do more maps. All right, but the next questions come from my other college roommate Quay. He submitted one, and he wants to ask, what made you do zombies and sports content, kind of like mix it in, just kind of how I found my vibe and passion for certain content. And that kind of just starts by, I kind of grew up in variety of games and stuff. I play everything. and I just kind of wanted to hit a unique fan base of people that like different stuff, man. I don't really find people who play zombies and 2K and NCAA and all that, and Minecraft, and just kind of mixing it up. So, like I said, we're going to fill out the vibe on this channel, but I just kind of grew up playing different stuff and kind of wanted to fill out the vibe. I just remember playing zombies with my buddies growing up, just late nights, and the memories and the teamwork and stuff is just so funny and undeniable. So that's how that started. And my diverse game style started from my friend Jerry. I always look back to my boy Jerry. He's my friend from like 1st to 4th grade before he moved, and he lived 2 doors down from me, and he had every game you could ever imagine, man, like every game. And all we would do is just go over there after school and play a random game, basically any, meeny, miny, mo. And he was just a game head, man. I just loved it. I only had a few games, man. I was playing sports games. I was a big sports kid, and I was just playing sports games and kind of not much else, man. And the fact that he got me into other stuff and was helped me find that there's like, hey, man, there's a bunch of good games out here, man. You don't just have to play 2K. I don't know what to do. Like, I literally can't do anything. I hope y'all know this is the final round. Like, we're going to a new map, because how the hell am I supposed to like kill this dude with 20 bullets with nothing else? Well, he didn't die, and I actually can't do anything but knife. So I don't want to accept my fate yet, but I just have to. Ah! Well, there goes Origins. Origins is brutal, man. I can barely breathe when you are near, and I really, really, really hope that you don't disappear. Alright, we got Rick Toffin today. We're here on some Shangri-La. Let's get into another question. Let's go ahead and get started. My boy Jake in the cut. He has the next question here. He says, how did I become a fan of all my pro sports teams? Because they're very diverse. Alright, that's a really good question, man. Definitely some backstory to that, because I have very diverse pro teams all over the map. I am a fan of the San Antonio Spurs, which is in Texas, obviously. The Boston Red Sox, which is all the way up north in Massachusetts, and then Chicago Bears, which is in Illinois in the middle. So the backstory to that, how I became a Spurs fan, that's the easiest one to answer. I grew up in Texas, and I just remember every time I would want to watch a game, I would go to Fox Sports Southwest, and they had the Spurs on every single game, literally every game. I never missed a game from my whole childhood, and that's just the only game I could see. I had cable, but it's not like I had cable, but it's not like they show the same team every time, and I didn't really know to become a fan of. There wasn't really many basketball fans in my family, and so I just saw them, and it stuck with me. They were really good, so that's easy for a kid to fall in love with them. You know, they had the big three, Tim, Manu, and Tony Parker. So yeah, they kind of just stuck with me and kind of wanted me to be a fan. I'm very glad to be a fan of them. Next one is the Boston Red Sox. That's all the way up north, not anywhere close to me. The story to that one is, I really don't know, but my best guess was my favorite player was David Ortiz growing up, Big Papi. And whenever I was a child in like the 2000 to 2010, it was kind of just felt like Red Sox versus Yankees. Like, it didn't really feel like nothing else in baseball was important. I didn't have anybody around me in Texas growing up that was a baseball fan, so I didn't really care about the Astros or the Rangers or anything. But whenever you just turned on ESPN, turned it on, like Red Sox, Yankees, like that was a big deal, man. And I love Big Papi, and you kind of felt like you had to choose one. And I kind of just became a Red Sox fan. They made the 2004 comeback. I was really, really young, but I just remember them winning some World Series. And I don't know, man. I just never really liked the Yankees. I still hate the Yankees. And yeah, so go Red Sox. I never cared about the Rangers or Astros, even though they were right next to me. So yeah, that kind of just stuck with me, and I've been a fan of them. And the last one is the Chicago Bears. So I do like the Dallas Cowboys as well. That's my grandpa's favorite team, and that's kind of what I used to watch games with. But my dad is a Chicago Bears fan. He's not from Chicago. He kind of has the same story that I have about the Red Sox, of kind of just him growing up in the 80s. The Bears had this mentality, and they were just fun, and they also won the Super Bowl in '85. So he just kind of came a fan of them. And Obviously, you kind of become what your dad's teams are, for better or for worse, because the Chicago Bears have not done anything in my lifetime. They have gone to Super Bowl once, and we needed that Super Bowl so bad, and we just didn't get it. And we haven't gone back since, and it barely had any playoff wins since. So hopefully Caleb Williams and new era Ben Johnson can help turn that around. But yeah, man, the Chicago Bears. So that's my lore to my favorite teams. Obviously very diverse. Voice crack. Obviously very diverse, and yeah, really fun. So the mystery box is right here, which is good. We can actually go get our 2 weapons now. First weapon, Argus. It's going to be good early rounds, but it's not going to be good that long. It's not going to be a good point maker. And the HVK. Oh, not the best weapons again. We'll try our best. Real quick question is from Misty. She says, what's your favorite season / time of the year? I definitely love fall, winter. As a football head, that's the best time of the year, man. And just a sports head, October, you get baseball, NBA and NFL, man. College football is just crazy. But definitely fall, winter. My birthday is in December, so I grew up having birthday and Christmas in December, and then on top of the football around the time. Yeah, man, it's just the best time of the year for me. So, especially growing up in Texas, it is so hot during the summer and basically year round that summer can't really be your favorite time of the year because it's going to be 105 degrees of humidity. So, yeah. Next question comes from Isaiah. He says, what's my favorite zombies map and why? Definitely Origins. Why? Just because it's probably just the most intense and objectively kind of the best map. You just feel something when you enter it. It's different than all the other ones. The Easter egg is different than all the other ones. It just felt like peak zombies, and that's just always what I felt. And just the replayability of using different staffs and stuff like that. I also love Kino just because my first zombies game was Black Ops 1, and so I just played Kino as many times as I can remember, man. All I did was play Kino over and over and over. Got him. Hopefully. Oh, wait. Why did I open that? We have to go open the power first. These freaking monkeys, man. This map is definitely annoying. I think Shangri-La is very, very underrated, though. That's kind of extension to my question. To that question. Shangri-La is very underrated. I love it. I think it's probably the most underrated map of all time, because I remember during the time when it came out, I didn't respect it. I thought it was probably too hard for my little old 12-year-old self. I probably thought it was too hard, and I didn't really want to take on the challenge. I wanted Ascension and Kino, the super easy maps that I can literally just walk in circles. But now that you get older, you start to respect maps like this and how diverse and how creative they are. This is a very creative map, and once you learn the flow of it, it's one of the most beautiful flows in every game. Dude just hit me from the ceiling. Like, what the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? What the helly Berg? What the helly Burton? To this day, I cannot do the freaking Shangri-La like path mudway things like one try correctly. You know what I mean? Like I baby shark dun 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 baby shark dun 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 baby. I'm dead. All right. Well, I'm so pissed at myself. I have to do another game. I'm so mad. All right. I'm gonna mix it up on you. Get some Shadows of Evil up in this mug. Ooh, ray gun. Bringing us back, man. When ray gun was the best weapon you could pull out of the box. I'm pretty happy about that because there's not any game-changing weapons in here. Ooh, okay, okay. Alright, time for our second weapon. Let's see what our second weapon will be. Ray gun and this. Hey, it's a good start so far, not gonna lie. And Haymaker. Honestly, if I can upgrade the ray gun and upgrade the Haymaker, that's really, really good. This question comes from my sister Ashley. It's actually her birthday. Happy birthday, Ashley. She asks, when was the first time a friend betrayed you? Now, that's a good question. That's a very good question. First time a friend betrayed me. Man, I think I was in first grade. I lived next door to this guy. Won't use no names. But I live next door to this guy, and we used to hang out all the time, go outside, just kind of do whatever. You know, we're like 7, 8 years old. You know, kid stuff. Man, my eighth birthday comes. For my birthday, I get some Jordan socks. Some Jordan socks. Now, to you, these socks are just some normal socks. You can do everything in them. But to an 8-year-old, them socks was a lot. You know what I mean? That meant a lot to me. It was probably one pair for $20. And in that time, man, woo. So I go outside one day. We're playing games. And, dude, he's wearing my socks. And I'm confused. Because I'm like, when did he get my, like, do I remember him coming to my house? When did it happen? Whatever. That was the craziest, like, experience that I had up to that moment, because the fact that he was like playing all along, and then he had like some jeans on, he lifted up and he had my socks on, man. And I'm telling you, I ripped them socks off of him. My sisters and my mom came outside because they heard me, and I got them socks off him. And I think we rekindled like a year after, got older, like 2nd, 3rd grade. But in that time, man, that was the first time. So yeah. There's definitely a lot more deeper personal stories that we can get to eventually, but that was the first time, kind of a cute, funny one. All right, next question comes from Amy. She says, what's your favorite kind of music? I'm very diverse with music. I love 2010s pop. I love old rock. I love hip-hop. I like soul music. I kind of listen to music for the vibe. So I kind of like real touchy, like, feeling songs, you know. I want you to like feel something whenever you are like listening to the song. That's kind of how I feel. Lil Wayne, Eminem, that's like how I grew up on rapper wise. Mariah Carey, Katy Perry, you know, Michael Jackson, of course, Frank Ocean. I really like Chance the Rapper growing up before he fell off, unfortunately. But 2015, 2016, 2014 to 2016, Chance the Rapper, can't beat the vibes. My college phase was like NBA Youngboy, Jada Youngin, Roddy Ricch, that type of area. Roddy Ricch slightly fell off as well. I thought he was gonna be up next. All right, next question comes from Ron. He says, "What's a secret talent that people wouldn't be able to guess?" I think that people wouldn't be able to guess I can play the ukulele and that I can do magic tricks. That's kind of like my party tricks. I love doing stuff like that. I forgot to open up this one. I need to go be the beast. And that dude just spawned right here. And he's just going to watch me. Holy crap. All right, last question on today comes from Maximus. Max says, what is my profession? Like what I do in real life? I am a high school teacher and coach. I coach football and baseball. I also love track. So yeah, I'm a coach. Hopefully do some IRL stuff soon. My players. So it should be pretty fun. But I do that. And yeah, we'll see how long I can do it. I mean, how long I'll do it. I like it right now. It's really fun. So, yeah. That'll probably do it for the Q&A today. If you made it this far, Max M on there is pretty clutch. We're probably just gonna see how long we can survive now in Shadows of Evil. I can barely breathe when you are near, and I really, really, really hope that you don't disappear. This map is so unique. Like the fact we're getting grave worms in the middle of like the roaring 20s to go like put together some people. I don't know. It's a very good map. When the hunter don't dance and just pull up your pants and do the rock away. Now lean back. My bigger pet peeve is when people cut you off to like go slow, you know? Like why are you, if you're gonna, I forgot the freaking Margo spawns. If you're gonna cut me off, dude, you better go, dude. And then people that cut you off just to go slow. Yeah, biggest pet peeve. Like another random stuff we can talk about is the next game I'm gonna play. Oh man, NCAA's coming out in a week or two, a week and a half, whatever, and I'm more than ready. It's gonna be so nice. NCAA 26, bunch of dynasty stuff. Hopefully Road to Glory is way better. Yeah, man, I'm so excited for that. The cool thing is that like as soon as the day I come back from my trip, it comes out the day after. So I'll be able to have content ready. I don't really feel like dealing with zombies right now. I'm just going to use those while this ritual goes on. If I was like 12, this would be me and my friend's camping spot. We're like, dude, nothing come from behind us. We can just sit here all day. As I guess I hit from behind. Alright, so we can kill the Margwa now. Bada bing, bada boom. Keep this one zombie and try to go get some perks back. I'm not gonna buy Quick Revive just to make it more fun, you know. One life right here. And that way I can get all the perks so I can go get double tap, stamina up, and speed cola. Alright, I think I can survive pretty freaking long, so it's gonna probably be some jump cuts to different levels, because I've already video's already gonna be pretty long with the Q&A, but I want to see how far I can get, so let's just go ahead and do that. We're just talking. If you made it this far, man, you're amazing. Like, comment if you made it this far. You literally have to, because I don't I'm a small dude, not a small YouTuber. I don't think anybody's making it this far. But if you made it this far, let's talk about my favorite YouTubers. I liked KY or Speedy growing up. Vanoss was obviously amazing. That type of vibe was mine, like that super goofy friend element. Like, that's my videos. I love stuff like that. I really do think I might jump cut to like damn near level 30 if it's this easy, because this is very easy right now. But y'all literally just saw me die on like the earliest levels on some very easy maps, so I'm over here being cocky, but probably gonna regret it. Well, yep, that's what happens when you get cocky. Very, very avoidable death right there. But yeah, man, this is a very fun video. Hopefully we can do more like this in the future. I really thank y'all for coming out. Just let me know if you have anything else for me. Peace.